Okay, we're playing another league today. We're doing it with Domain Mono White, apparently. Domain Mono White. Wild stuff. We have Lay Down Arms, but we also have Forest Island. Oh no, I chose a bad swamp. Mountain. So this mana base is going to be an adventure. We've got all the domain stuff like herd migration. We've got some Atraxas on our top end. But we also have just have a bunch of the good mono white cards. Gonna see how this one plays out. It's gonna be interesting. Nice little multicolor control deck here. Ooh, that sounds good, Alex. I could potentially be interested in such a thing. It's so weird that it randomly doesn't affect YouTube, but is able to affect other things. You're watching all the Atraxa content. Wow, have we got some Atraxa for you? Tomorrow we're going to be playing Jason's Ratterblade list is the plan, because Nor kindly donated for me to try that deck out. I'm excited to give that a try. And then if it goes well, I might also try CFT's Ratterblade list at some point this week too. Hey, this is a slightly awkward hand, but it has to be a keep, right? I don't think March of the Machines is going to shake up the format much. I think there's like some solid cards in there. There's probably going to be a few things that see play, but there doesn't seem like anything that's just going to like redefine the format based on first glance. Ratblade with Slogurk, interesting. That's kind of neat. There's so many different ways to build Ratblade. Alright, I would love to hold open counter magic. Definitely just resolving Bankbuster this turn though if they don't have a Pierce. Fuck yes. This is huge. This is very good to resolve against Mono Blue. Hypothetically, that's meant to be the case. There aren't that many good aggro decks at the moment is the thing. Alright, I need to hit my land drops. Please? Land? Land. Come on. Come on, duck. Fuck yes. Not a great land, but we'll take anything at this point. The new Red Raptor, is that the 4/4? Like the new questing beast? Kinda? That card does seem pretty neat. Alright, we drew a land. Amazing. So I just get to say go. This means have Counter Magic open, have Bankbuster open. I don't super want to, like, this is a good card. I don't super want to fight over it. I want to save this for Flow. I want to save this for Jin. I don't know. Yeah, I'm curious to see that too, Kaiba. How much it can be adapted to is going to be an interesting question. And it's really going to decide how much of a future it has in the format. So I'm just playing this out. Saying go and drawing a card and having the gate open. Seems fine. Yes, if I played untapped land, I could then go binding plus negate, but whatever. I love the shorthand of Cule. That's so good. Alright, this is weirdly decent. It makes my binding really cheap. So... I guess I would like to get rid of this. Oh, they could have the stupid bounce spell, I guess. Whatever, I guess I'm still doing it. Like, I think one of the good things about, like, CFT's Rattablade list is it just looks like a good mid-range deck, if you even ignoring the combo. Yeah, we actually have that set up, Kaiba. I should really advertise it more often. I normally only advertise it like a couple times a stream or whatever. What's the command for it? I know there's a command for it. Viewer deck lists. I do in fact play viewer deck lists on stream. It is pretty sweet. Is there any way to bounce this? What I'm wondering right now. Alright. As of like next turn, I just need to negate open all the time for flow of knowledge. Oh, that's wild sleeves, huh? Very extreme transformation. Don't feel like I can cast this Atraxa yet. I guess I'm just saying go. You get to do Wandering Emperor, it gets countered, I cycle this. Hazer, I need to play your Flappy deck. That one might be a little bit tricky to play. I would need a Pokemon account. Flappy is adorable though. Just saying go. Interesting. I think I'm just gonna cast this, like... If this eats a counter, I'm honestly super happy with that. Alright, I would like to negate your flow, please. If they fight over this too much, we get to resolve an Atraxa. This is actually fine. They get to draw a lot of cards. Wait. No, we just get to pay for this. Yeah, opponent realized they fucked up. I don't think they're winning that game anyway, though. We get to untap and jam Atraxa. Like, that game is just super over from that position for them. The autistic urge to loop a single song for 3 weeks. I've done that so much. The real life ceiling collapse? What? That's so fucking wild. That's awful. This gonna be pics? Yeah, I'm curious. I definitely want Frun. I kind of want ossification, negates. Stainful Stroke's weird. It's probably not good. I assume Terrace Under is not good. It's quite expensive against that deck. Depopulate does not sound incredible. How's the ever... I've actually not listened to that song in a while. It's very good though. It's kind of wild that I have not listened to it in a while. I was obsessed for a little bit there. Taylor Swift's Anti-Hero. It's incredible. Go listen to it. Although make sure you're in an okay headspace before listening to it, because it's also a little bit sad. Bringing some negates. I feel like Eternal Wonder is not great. Maybe something like this? This looks like fine. This looks pretty fine. Oh, I've not seen the video for Anti-Hero. Is the video just dope? I don't think I've seen it. Actually, it's possible it was put up on my TV at some point by my boyfriend. I would very much believe that. I don't remember the video though. Do you love some Carly Rae? This is an okay hand. Why not? Sign me up. Fortunately, we don't have Bankbuster on the play this game, but you know, can't have it all every game. We'll cast this later. Oh, there's a talking segment in the YouTube video? No. What? Disaster. Thank you everyone for hanging out here, by the way. I'm glad people are enjoying my Magic streams so much recently. I think I might fight over a first here. I don't know. I might just get ginned because of this and lose the game. But also, I feel like I have to use my mana at some point and cash in one of these make disappears. Nice. They didn't jam a Jin. Love that. Uh Oh, Tupperware Remix Party, they're great. I love Starlight Brigade. I know that's the song everyone names, but I'm obsessed with that song. I love have you seen the video for that, Callie? The video for that song whips. So good. I'm just meant to play this and say go. I'd rather jam this on their flow turn, so they can't just, like, jam flow as easily. I could cycle this. If they resolve a flow, I get to resolve a Bankbuster. I don't really care if they do that much. Maybe I do care a bit. Nah, I'm just gonna be patient. It's fine. It's fine. Holy shit. This is a pretty fucking good card. Alright, change of plans. Have fun, opponent. Good luck. Good luck. Yeah, you can draw some cards. Yeah, the Starlight Brigade music was my first hearing them too. I think it was like someone in Steph's community recommended I take a look at it. I was like, yeah, this rules. I just got Fading Hope, Ledger Shredder. Makes sense. Those are cards that don't deal with run. What the fuck is this card? Oh. Alright, we can still die. We can still lose this game if they have a Jin and like a lot of backup to protect it. This isn't over. But we're gonna give it our best shot. The front dog. I've never heard it called that. But you know, sure, why not? Paybacks. This is like actually a tiny bit spooky. Like the tiniest bit spooky. Alright, they didn't have the bounce spell. That's nice. I really need them not to play a Tempest Djinn ever. Oh no, they left a card on top. That's really bad news. Fuck. Oh boy. The 6 power at the moment? Alright, there's a laydown arms. The Contagious Borak Bankbuster interaction is kind of adorable. I will say. A plus. Chump blocker down. That's 7, 12. So we die if they have like a first or flow, probably. That is one of the cards I named. Oh, I was hoping turn 5 from would get there. I guess their deck is actually able to battle against that. Where Haughty Jin turns the corner so quickly. Oh no, okay. I have to get catastrophically unlucky to not have the kill here. I guess I could have sacked Friend to counter this. Our sweep is actually okay against them. I don't know. I'm wondering if we want some depopulates in or not. Oh, this has indestructible on your turn. That makes depopulate a bit more interesting too. Flow of knowledge, scary. But disdainful stroke is definitely like pretty narrow and awkward. I guess we just didn't draw much removal that game. Probably fine. We're probably fine. I'm just gonna run this back. I don't think I want depopulate. Alright, if we draw an untapped land, this hand is great. If we don't, it's like fine, I guess. Cool. It is confirmed. Fine. I'm just gonna jam this next turn, trade it with a spell, and that's acceptable. Build a flow of knowledge. Sure. This probably gets countered, but if it doesn't, it's amazing for us. And even if it does, we need to get the counter out the way. Yeah, at least it was a negate and not a make disappear. So we don't gotta feel too bad about that exchange. I could resolve my Wandering Emperor. I feel like I would rather resolve my Vorak. Because this can like potentially try and kill a thing later. Or Tijin. I should probably try and kill this, however. Different plan. Oh, see, Sophia. Have a nice lunch. Alright. Yeah, we should be able to answer this Haughty Gym pretty easily. And then we have a lot of pressure coming their way. Try and lay down arms this. Or ossification. Lay down arms, I get to hold open my Wandering Emperor. That sounds pretty nice. And if they counter this, we get to exile this. Fuck yes. I guess now we don't get to have Disdainful Stroke open for flow. That's probably fine. Do I attack? I don't really want to block with Front to protect Wandering Emperor, so I will be attacking. Probably chump blocking with the Vorak too. I can just put counters on Front instead. Which sounds great. Alright, they do a flow, but they're so far behind on board now. They need another Terror, like, immediately. And even then, it's gonna be tricky. I would like to block. They did not have another Terror. Amazing. What's on this? I guess first I can answer this. If I Leyline Binding, I get to have Stroke open. That sounds good. The tricky question is whether I want to play out this garden or not. I do have some very expensive cards in my deck. I think I play it out. Also, they have Spell Pierce in their deck, which having the extra land helps against too. Alright, at this point, the only card I care about is Tempest Djinn, I think. Nothing else matters. Yep. It's an 8/4. It's like pretty hard for it to kill us next turn. Fuck. Alright, I need them to not be able to protect it. Jin is so haughty. It's true. Please don't have negate. Okay. So it's 10 power. They have to get 7 things in the yard to kill me. I guess they can potentially actually do that. They're through 2 flows and 3 firsts though. It's pretty... Well, 4 firsts. No, 3 firsts. It's like pretty challenging for them to do that. Basically, I'm wondering whether I have to cycle this now to look for a Leyline Binding or lay down arms. I think I would rather have Stroke open to try and counter a blocker or a flow. Okay, that's pretty good. Eventually. What does block? And they had the negate. So they this does mean they have to attack Wandering Emperor instead of my face, which is nice. Okay. Cycle this. Yeah, destroying a bunch of lands. Feel like I am going to die. I can just block with both shredders and go to 1, and then any instant is lethal. Yeah, I am amazed they managed to win 2 CFT. I thought, like, turn 5 front on the play with our hand would have just been, like, kind of unstoppable. Flow of Knowledge is a very real card, though. Yeah, now they have lethal, right? 2, 4. I guess it depends on whether they have stuff to discard here. Thing is, even if they don't have lethal, we do not come anywhere close ourselves. I don't know. I feel like the mono blue deck would be like legit kind of good if Esper didn't exist. I just don't know how it ever beats Esper in a million years. That matchup just seems like so horrific. I think blue should splash a color. Yeah, maybe. Definitely makes the deck less consistent. We hit Atraxa that turn. Lands. Alright, let's make them block. Yeah, black is probably best for anti-Esper because you get cut down, right? Which is pretty good, and go for the throat. Aw, Octahedron, thank you for popping in to say that. I'm glad you've been enjoying the stream so much. That's really nice to hear. Have a great day. That was such beating. I'm gonna run a very short ad break just to get rid of pre-rolls a sec. And whilst the ad break is running, all these things exist. They sure do. Check out my YouTube channel where I'm currently uploading the VODs of my streams. Check out my Patreon where I'm writing about Magic every now and then. It's one of the best ways to support me. I've got a mono white guide up there and a Orzhov mid-range guide up there. I wrote a little bit about my Mardu sacrifice deck in Pioneer 2. Don't know what I'm writing about next. We'll find out. And viewer deck lists. You can pay me to play your decks. Neat. Cool. That's the self-plug done. I feel so awkward doing it, but also aware I should, especially like after my first match. Or the ones that are going on YouTube. Seems relevant. Bears love them. What an endorsement. Indeed. What an endorsement. I kind of wish we had more memory deluges. That card's so good with lay down arms. I mean, these are cards. Sure are cards. Insightful commentary right here. I know. Needs to remind me exactly of cards. Excellent, we're on the same page. Something not randomly appearing on YouTube. Important. I know the last time I looked at cards, they looked like this. Rectangles. Delicious, delicious rectangles. I'm doing great, Donkey. Had a very good weekend. Enjoying some Dream and some Magic too. World's smallest Magic cards. Uh-huh. Oh no, I don't want to play against Mono Blue again. Oh. Sounds very bad against Mono Blue too. One day I'm gonna play a deck that has a good Mono Blue matchup and it's gonna feel so nice. Until that day, I'll just be playing derpy, slow, mid-range decks. Or is a card I can't ever beat. I guess I need Mountain to complete the set. Sure. Alright, Fading Hope. That's not particularly relevant. I guess they just bounce their own creature with it. It's kind of relevant. Hmm. Oh my god, my opponent's playing so slowly. I'm losing my mind. Opponent, please. This is like the one and only thing I dislike about Magic Online. Yeah, Standard's not very popular on paper at the moment, is my understanding. Like, Standard had a rough few years. I think a lot of people are pretty disillusioned with the format as a result. I'm gonna cast this. It probably trades with a counter, in which case I'm happy. Right, it resolves. Yeah, lack of paper, limited play too. Yeah, so people just don't have the cards. Mm-hmm. Are they fading out the token, which means they can't save their Delver anymore when we go to kill it. Yeah, Modern's still a thing. My understanding was Modern was one of the more popular formats, but maybe I'm wrong. Certainly have changed. Yeah, there's a straight to Modern set coming up. I'm curious to see how that pans out. Like, I feel like, I don't know, I don't really mind Ragavan, honestly. Like, I understand why some people are upset about Ragavan. But also, like, I don't know. I feel like cards that promote you having removal in your deck are, like, broadly pretty good. Like, I would never want that card in Standard, but I think it's fine in Modern. Personally. Ragavan's in Mum Sealed, indeed. I'm excited to lose to that at the Pro Tour. Get wiped by someone limited, yeah. Apparently, Moto is getting an update to show tiebreakers during scheduled events. That's kind of great. I mean, obviously that should have been there years ago, but like, that's pretty nice. I guess tiebreakers do matter a tiny bit less on Magic Online since you can't intentionally draw. So you really have no control over it other than just trying to win your matches instead of losing your matches. It's still like pretty nice info. I hope so, TSS. We can but dream. We can but dream. I'm very excited to play Radablade tomorrow. Alright, Seiko opponent. Oh my god. I'm dying here. Alright, hot take. If your opponent has 5 minutes less on the clock than you on Magic Online, and it's in a league and not like a competitive event, they should like lose the match or something. I don't know. I know I'm one to talk here because I sometimes play pretty slowly, but yeah, opponent's 8 minutes down. I tried draft a few times recently and you're so bad at it. Drafting is the hardest thing to get good at in Magic. Like, or limited, just generally. I would say drafting is harder to get good at than sealed. It's just people play a lot less sealed. I feel like if people played more sealed and there was more reason and motivation to play sealed. People are definitely broadly worse at sealed than drafting, I suppose. Because they don't do it ever. Outside of, like, in very casual environments. False. Sure. That's wild TSS. Biden has decided to speed up, apparently. Good for them. This is gonna be a good turn, I guess. I could attack here. Honestly, I'm like, whatever. Fine, I'll do that. This attack really doesn't matter. Distant Melody is a fucked up card. Large quantity of cards sealed sounds like an amazing format to play. What I really want them to do at some point, like, this isn't gonna happen, but I would really like a constructed format, except, like, I guess you could only do this digitally, but a constructed format where they just, like, announce, like, 200 or 300 cards that are legal, and then you have to build your deck, and, like, it starts, like, an hour or two later. Or everyone gets the same pool sealed. Yeah, that, like, scratches a similar itch, too. Everyone gets the same pool sealed also sounds great. And you, like, pre-seed the pools so that, like, all the colors are good. That, like, I think that used to be an invitational format. It sounds amazing, though. Oh, yeah, I remember that. Messy. I can't remember what that was called, but it was very popular for a little bit. Oh, did they do that in the Decathlon? I did not realize that. I was not keeping up with Arena. Neat. That's very cool. Yeah, I also love those formats. It's like any weird format that, like, just, like, redefines competitive play in some neat way. Forces you to think about the game in a very different way. Alright, your turn. You're never getting tired of that. It's pretty good, to be fair. 40 gen. Rude. I mean, they have one card in hand. They have one card in hand. What are the odds? I guess I should have gone and get a forest. I'm just very bad at Magic sometimes. I should have got a forest. And then I would have 6 mana in play, and that would be much better for Bankbuster and Eternal Wanderer, because we're never casting this in, like, a million years. Alright, they scoop. They also scoop. I don't know what happened there. We'll take it. I'm gonna run a minute and a half of ads to get rid of pre-rolls. A sec. And queue up for the next one. All the last PT Red. Oh, I loved that alchemical. That was great. So for those who don't know, in my Discord, over the first year or so, year and a bit of the pandemic, we ran little in-server mini casual tournaments where after a pro tour, we would run a tournament which was that format, except every card that was registered in the pro tour was banned. So other than basic lands, or other than mana bases, I think mana bases were legal, but every spell that was registered in the Pro Tour was banned, and that was the format. It was like, this is great. Suddenly people are playing all these weird cards you've never heard of or seen. Or there'll be a card that was just barely not good enough for standard. That was suddenly a key archetype. It was cool. How on earth did no one play fast as Oracle? I don't know, but I'm sure happy they didn't. I don't know how no one played fast as Oracle, but I'm not complaining. Probably one of your favorite memories of Magic. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it so much, Callie. I think I only got to take part in 2 or maybe 3 of those. I really enjoyed it every time. Can I keep this? It is a little bit sus. Probably not. Oh, if I knew I was against mono white, maybe. I don't know. Maybe. Question mark. Well. Time to see if this game is capable of winning. This deck is capable of winning games on 5 cards. Team Sealed, where you build 5 decks. Interesting. I do miss Team Sealed. That's such a fun format. There's no real reason for it to happen anymore. Right. I probably just have to work here. Putting 2 herd migration on the bottom, sure. Ah, the 5th, 6th player was rotated in. Interesting. Ah. Alright. I guess I am just gonna answer this. I feel like dealing 3 damage is kind of irrelevant here, and they could have another Adeline. I feel like that once we win this match, it will be by miles and not by inches, most likely. Maybe that's silly of me. Pass up on damage. Am I doing another league? Good question. Probably not. It's going to be pretty late by the time I finish this one. I tend to only do 2 leagues a day at most. But we'll in fact be live tomorrow. What should you order? Good question, Vivi. I might DM you my order in like a bit. But I'm probably gonna be like, I guess, I really want to finish this league today. Maybe it's okay to split this league between 2 streams though. I kind of regret not attacking. They have 2 Caves of Coilos in play. Like, attacking is actually pretty good for pushing damage. Making those caves awkward. Now I just have Terra Sunder open for Adeline anyway. Oh, they have full box team sealed? Sick. They didn't play a creature last turn. God, this Harbin, this really doesn't matter very much though. I'm just gonna let it hit me. I just want to cycle a land if they don't do anything. They have so many key creatures for us to answer. I'm not convinced the Harbin particularly matters, even if my life total is getting a tiny bit perilous. Memory Deluge. I guess I just do that now. I could hit Laydown Arms. Well, if they play a Rafine, I want to answer it though. I'm just gonna Swingsies and Sager. Oh, for counterspell insurance? Yeah, they could be the mid-range build, I guess. No, they have Adeline. They probably don't have counterspells since it's game 1. I honestly just kind of hate team PTs. I only did 1 team pro tour, and I don't know, it was really awkward. There was just like, you just end up with like all the pros banding together, and then like a bunch of people left having to like scrap around to get a team together. And like, if you don't know people or don't have those connections, it's really awkward, which was like very much the case for me at the time. And I don't know. Team PZs are probably a lot cooler for spectators, but as like a competitor, it's like pretty. I don't know if it's my least favorite Pro Tour I ever competed in, because I was in like the Eldrazi one. It was like not great. Shoulder it. I could Terra Sunder that. Maybe I need to. My life total's pretty low. I guess I'm going to. Like, I can't really afford to take the draw step damage as the thing. Alright, give me something good. Boogs qualify? Leyline Binding is nice. And then I guess Eternal Wanderer? Or Depopulate? I don't know. Take this. Now I have a Memory Deluge in the yard. I can just play out every land. Yeah, it was PT25. Was the recent trio PT. There were some others a long time ago, but I think PT25 is the only one in recent history. Well, since I started playing Magic, I guess. Yeah, it was a very weird qualifying cycle indeed. Four eyes, uh-huh. Oh no, are they just gonna keep open Plaza? I guess I'm gonna cast this and force them to sack it. I will admit I did have a great time at the Team RPTQ. That's like that was a blast. That was a blast. We one of my teammates changed decks the night before the tournament. I was like, cool. I have to brew up a blue-black control list, I guess. I just like sat on me and one of my teammates went out to dinner and we were just like sat scrawling out a list on paper. And then I was like, just sat on the bed in my bedroom trying to create it because I just had to like swap from Esper to blue black in like overnight or whatever, you know. My sideboard had so many goofy one-offs, and we ended up top 8ing. It was like, yeah, this is great. Hmm. I hope they don't have Urtai. That would suck. We elephant gamers, we sure are. Hey, Sophia. They do have Urtai? Fuck. Get destroyed, I guess. I don't know, maybe it was kind of telegraphed. I was just thinking they were keeping open Plaza. I guess then they would have sacked it to protect from binding. Yeah. Now I'm probably kind of dead. If I shoulder it, I'm actually dead. Oh, my opponent's draw was so awful and we're still losing. Like, I feel like this is basically the worst Esper draw I've ever seen in my life. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Still not particularly close. Oh, they have Plaza of Heroes is the problem, so I'm just dead. No matter what I hit here. I am becoming very suspect of this deck, I gotta say. I don't know. I don't know about this one, y'all. Alright. What do I want to do here? Terra Sunder seems not very good. They're gonna have wedding announcement post-war, but 4 mana to exile thing is just so bad. I'm trying to figure out what cards are like bad other than negates and maybe Terra Sunder. Like, I definitely feel like I probably want these farewells. Everything else feels sus by comparison. It is Whiplash going from playing mono white to any other deck, it's true. I feel like temporary lockdown can't possibly actually be good, right? They only have like 12 things in their deck it hits. Which is like a decent number. Maybe it's fine. I do not love Eternal Wanderer against their deck. Yeah, I guess I really want to cut this other Eternal Wanderer. Which does kind of mean I have to play a Terror Sunder or a temporary lockdown. Maybe like one copy is fine. It doesn't even answer Thalia effectively. It's a part of the problem. I'm gonna have a Terror Sunder. Terror Sunder also just hits like Wedding Announcement. If they draw that, it can like exile Skrell for 2 mana. It's not very good, but I think it's probably better than this.
Hello my friend less than 3 I've been busy, and I do miss Celeste content, but I respect you playing MTG. I've been learning a lot lately to go with the flow of life, so I've been flowing a lot. And now, I float towards you. Easy to float towards people and content you love or drop hug.
Bacon. That sub, baby. Thank you for the 9 months. Hello, friend. Yeah, I've definitely been missing streaming Celeste too. I do adore that game. It makes a lot of sense for me to be streaming this game. I get a lot more viewers and support and stuff. And like, the reality is this is like my job. But I do miss Celeste. Celeste is so wonderful. Thank you so much for that sub. I'm glad you've been learning a lot. It sounds like your life's going pretty well. Love to hear that. Maybe I was meant to hold that other herd migration. That's like a bit greedy. Yep. That would probably convince me to play some more Celeste, it's true. Can confirm. Thalia, huh? Alright, I'm gonna be really greedy here. Nice. Tasty snack. Oh my god. Holy shit. That's a bacon. That's a very tasty snack. Thank you. Bacon. Thank you for the 2,000 bacon betties. Oh, it's 2 bits. What? Oh. I'm so excited. Conned. Indeed. Indeed. Thank you for the 2 bacon bits. Grumpy, grumpy, grumpy. I should migrate this herd. Refresh an island. Oh shit, what? Oh, I'm so dead. Holy cow.
Oh shut up, you're lucky I
Bacon,
value
thank you for the
damn cute rat
2,000.
girl.
You're very good to me. Even though you trolled me a little bit. The whiplash is getting me. The whiplash is destroying me. Oh my god. Thank you for the 2,000 bacon betties. I'll eat well tonight. Oh no, second Thalia. I just have to fetch the second planes, probably. Hmm. God, Adeline is such a champion. I can't believe people don't play more Adeline in those decks. Alright, I need to draw a sweeper. Move a couple draws that are depopulate. And then they can Plaza to save their Adeline, and we can feel very sad. Are we just like super dead here? 6? Like, not great. Is this bank control? Kinda, yeah. We've been struggling a bit at the whole actually controlling bit, but you know. Mono white domain. Indeed. Yeah. Believe that means I'm dead. Rip. Tracks of control, yeah. I'm gonna be honest, we've only played 3 matches. Obviously a small sample size. This feels like staggeringly worse than mono white. This feels like mono white that wins the mirror, but just like, I don't see where else you possibly gain percentage points by building your deck this way. I guess it probably gains percentage points against like other Atraxa decks because you have counter spells. But Atraxa decks aren't even like that popular. I don't really understand, having played a few matches with this and like seen how it feels, I don't really understand why you would play this in a meta where like Esper and Red Black are two of the like, you know, two of the 3 most popular decks. The new white counterspell, indeed, indeed. You want to play blue-white, but blue-white is not good. I think this might just be worse than blue-white even though. In a lot of these games, I've been just wishing like we had more white sources for laydown arms and had like more memory deluges. I kind of feel like memory deluge is just better than like this stuff. Maybe not Vorak. Vorak's pretty decent, but I don't know. Even Vorak, like, yeah, there's a remand in a set that exists. Is it in the Lord of the Rings set? Yeah, he's good at busting banks. It's true. I feel like Bankbuster into Vorak is just a different deck than this, though. This deck does have a huge number of lands, but it also, like, needs a huge number of lands is the thing. Yeah, it might be too many. I don't know. I think herd migration is kind of a trap. Actually, I'm gonna head to the bathroom real quick. I'll run like a minute and a half of ads whilst I'm gone. When we're back, we'll play another match. I will be just a moment. I don't know why I instinctively grab my headphones when I don't listen to things whilst I play Magic at the moment. Yeah, I think this deck's good, but a bit slow at the highest level. Yeah. It's probably a fine deck for like leagues or ladder play or whatever, but I don't know. Seems rough against the tier 1. Alright, I think we're doing one more match today. So I'm not going to finish this league today. Because tonight is takeout night. And food's going to be ready in like an hour. So, enough time for one more match. And then I'll probably just finish this league tomorrow before I start Ratterblade. Since I know Nor wants me to wait until she is around before I start that one. What are we getting? We're getting Chinese food. We've not done in quite a while. Voracious. I am quite the voracious rat girl, true. Very true. We're getting some Chinese food. So I'm gonna be having like sweet and sour chicken balls. Hong Kong sweet and sour prawns. And then like rice and stuff. Gonna be tasty. Nom 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 nom. Indeed, Sophia. Pat pat. I think the plan is Radderblade tomorrow. Depending on how Radderblade goes, I'll either play more of that throughout the week, or it might actually play some of the so-called tier 1 decks on the stream for a bit. I'm aware I've played very little Grixis, and Matt Sperling's group for the RC had like a great Grixis list. Like their Grixis list looks A+. So even though I'm not personally a big Grixis fan historically, I kind of want to give it a spin just because it looks so well tuned. Like historically, I've always been like Grixis is just worse than Red Black. Why would you do this? But I don't know. It looks pretty nice. That's fair, Kaiba. I could imagine that. The deck you were playing seems like pretty good against them. Yeah, Rakdos builds of all kinds seem better. I could believe that, but I want to give it a spin. If Grix is interesting. Do you think there's a world in which, like, what cards would you be splashing? Would you just be playing a bunch of Owls but not playing Radderblade? And like Lorans and stuff? What are the white cards that interest you, I guess? I could imagine that. There's also interesting green cards. I have to be honest, I struggle to think of interesting green cards. That one's a bit of a stretch. I'm sure they exist. I feel like every time I cast a green card in this format, I wonder what I'm doing. Oh, Unleash the Inferno is dope. That one's actually legit. That's fair. That's like just about a green card. It's Terror Sunder. I don't really love Terror Sunder personally. But Terror Sunder does mean that deck can suddenly actually answer enchantments, which is nice, I guess. Yeah, Unleash seems very sick. Trying Jund in standard. Oh, I was just about to badmouth Jund. Oh no. I was about to say every time I played against Jund has looked kind of unimpressive, but Unleash the Inferno has looked like incredible. Oh my god, I just want an opponent. Please. Give me an opponent, Modo, I beg of you. That just makes you want to play it more. Really? Give me a moment. Glissa. Am I forgetting the text on this card? I guess it not dying to cut down is okay. Destroy target enchantment. Is there anything that the remove counters is really good against in standard at the moment? Oh shit. Get rid of the counters from Bankbuster. Huh. That's like fucked up. Hmm. Fun. Oh my god, against Archfiend of the Dross. I think the reality is that you just don't board in your Archfiend of the Dross against people who have Glisser on their deck. Um. I think that's what actually happens there. Oh, we're against Mono White. Okay, good. We found the good matchup, supposedly. Alright, kindly asking you to please not have Loran in your hand. Cool. I just draw a card. This. Laydown hits it off, and this is true. Bye, Bacon. Thanks for dropping by. Oh no. So one thing I will say, the reason why the blue-white decks always seemed to be so good against mono-white was because they had Farewell. You just cast a bunch of Deluges and eventually Farewell this garbage away. We do not have Farewell. So, you know. They could have fucking Wandering Emperor, but... I guess that's how it be. Nice. Making a little battlefield. Yep. Right. Yes, we're drawing a card. Cycling a land is the plan. Counterspells wreck mono white. I think that is an exaggeration. I think counterspells are pretty good against mono white. Yeah, exactly. Counterspells backed up by pressure. Or counterspells with some plan to like deal with mono white's late game, I guess. As well. I've done this already. Maybe I draw Leyline, yeah. This is my own fault. Alright, well... I think the actual answer is I was meant to activate this main phase, and I didn't, because I'm very silly. Depopulate. Yeah, agree, BB. I agree with that. Alright, this is kind of alright. Do I want to depopulate these? I'm like dying. Is the thing. Also feels like a bit of a waste, but it's probably fine. And then go activate this, binding this. Oh fuck, do I not have a... I can play this. No, I don't have a red source in play. What am I doing? I guess there was never actually an opportunity to sneak it down if I played this out on one and have been using my mana every turn. Alright. Well, we still have to binding this, probably. Regardless, I'm saying go. This Mirax is terrifying. Yep. Oh, this feels such garbage, but I think I have to hold this. I'm just worried that if I do this, that it's going to play a Paragon or a Planeswalker or something. Terrifyingly cute. True. That's what I aim for. Yeah, there's a very weird rules change. Which I still don't really understand. I guess I'm just gonna see what happens on Magic Online and learn that way. Right. Kind of feel like, I don't know, I kind of feel like this is just what happens against mono white sometimes if you don't fare well in your deck. I'm gonna be honest. I kind of feel like this is the new honorary worst deck I've played in this format. Emperor is not terribly impressive against them. Yes, even worse than that one. That one was pretty stinky too. I feel like both these decks are just like worse versions of existing decks, essentially. How do you make room for everything? You have to like board out some make disappears. I guess the games go really long. And then this card just becomes like unplayable. Obviously it's good against their early curve outs, but like I feel like when I'm on the mono white side, I'm pretty happy to play against the card make disappear a lot of the time. Sure. I guess we will keep this. We don't even have double blue. Alright, this is 2 mana. Cool. Oh no. Please let me draw another land. That isn't like, you know, mountain or swamp. Main phase stop. What's this? Oh no. How many Atraxes do you need, really? Apparently we needed the second. Opponent might be about to save us from ourselves. Please name Atraxa. Please name Atraxa. Do it. Come on. Please, 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 please. They named Atraxa. We get to start doing things again. This is amazing. Yes, we can win. We're back in this. Oh. What if they just don't take it? I will. That's certain. Yep. That's certainly an option. Oh. Honestly, there's a world in which that's the right option. You don't think they could justify not taking it? You're probably right, but... Oh my god! Yes! Yes! We didn't get land, but you know. This is pretty good. Big upgrade, yeah. Oh, I'm kind of sad they didn't do it pre-combat. We'd have got to eat the farmhand. It would have been fucking amazing. We're probably still gonna lose this, but you know, he tells. Wedding announcement, huh? Honestly, fine with this too. I love to get 2/2/2s and then draw a card. It's like my favorite thing. Oh. I like how our opponent has like 1 for 2 to themselves or whatever twice now, and we still just like probably can't win this game. Leylines are so bound. Never seen a leyline be quite this bound. Oh. You know, we'll take it. Ruler cards. That one's not too awful. Pretty right. Aggressive. Thunk. Oh, this whole farewell leyline binding thing's kind of... kind of a... kind of is. Kind of just is. That sure is a deck building situation to be in. Or maybe we're meant to board out leyline bindings. So that farewell just like actually gets to annihilate everything. Oh, we can't staple stroke this anyway, so I guess I'll just let it resolve for now. We sure do have this 2-2. Oh, did I not attack with it? Oh no, they shouldn't blocked, right? Oh, hell yeah. I love to hear that, Sophia. Yeah, wearing my noise cancelling stuff is like pretty huge for me too. Herd migration. Alright. That's pretty good. All the pressure of them, sick. I'm glad it's doing so much good for you. Yeah, it sounds wild, but a bit of me wants to board out leyline bindings. It's also so awkward against Loran. Yes, we're just gonna try and hard migration them. Hope we don't get farewelled. Yeah, we just can't have these in our deck for game 3. They're also just gonna bring in their farewells. Probably. Not a thing we can do. Boy, the beasts. OP casts farewell, we lose the game. So we're just gonna hope they don't do that, right, Black? Is a nuance of this matchup I did not realize. Yep. Yeah, you just can't have leyline bindings in against them in sideboarded games. I guess. I guess that's just the case. You're bad, indeed, indeed. Not exiling graveyards seems like it was probably a mistake. It also seems like it is not going to matter. I just need to find farewell. Yeah, I should have boarded out my farewells. Obviously, that's a nuance of the matchup. I'm just not... Sorry, boarded out my leyline bindings. Obviously, that's a nuance of the matchup I just wasn't aware of. This is my first time playing this deck. Like... feel like I just have to cycle this? I don't know, I feel like nothing matters but farewell now. I guess I can't even farewell this turn anyway, right? Oh, there's one of them. Good. Alright, I'm gonna cycle now. Because if we draw an untapped land, we also get to cycle this. Stupid leyline bindings. Yes, I'm just gonna say go and hope we draw into it. Even if we draw into it, they have a Wandering Emperor in play and like 7 cards in hand. And an Elspeth. Deck played a lot worse than it looked. Yeah. 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 Like, obviously, I have made some mistakes along the way. I'm not gonna claim I played this perfectly or gave the deck its best shot or whatever. But also, wow. Wow. You know? God, I really don't want to keep playing this game. I do get to kill a Planeswalker. Just really don't want to play out Bankbuster when it feels like we kind of just have to draw Farewell anyway. Maybe that's just like silly of me. Alright. What do they name? Bird Migration? Names negates. Sure does. Sure does. Powerful magic. Goodbye, negate. You'll be missed. Hmm. Yeah, this looks very pretty. The fancy art Elspeth. Ooh, Planeswalker, okay. Hmm. Like almost something. Through two fateful absences. Now maybe they crew this on defense and we get to lay down arms it. And then attack Elspeth. Force them to block. Or let the Elspeth go. Either way's good. They get to make this a 5/5. Put my Eternal Wanderer to 1. Whew. That means my Eternal Wanderer dies if I don't block. Oh no, it just means she dies outright. Yep. This Elspeth is very good at assassinating planeswalkers. Now I'm at a point where even like Farewell just doesn't do anything, right? Trifecta, yeah. That's this one. Oh no, we have to attack this one, right? Because this one's good against Tired Migration. I guess we just can't even cast this. We just can't even cast this because of this. I should have cycled pre-combat to try and kill the token. Yeah, obviously a big part of what went wrong here was just me running Leyline Bindings into Farewells. I mean, like, it's certainly believable that, like, maybe this deck is favored in this matchup if you board and play correctly. But I can't believe that this deck is actually favored in, like, many relevant matchups. Alright, I'm just scooping. This is over. Even Farewell doesn't do anything. It's unfortunate. This is probably the worst deck I've ever played in Standard. I'm kind of amazed it managed to go undefeated in a challenge. Because it just feels just very unplayable. Strong recommend against. We did win 1-0 against someone who was clearly learning to pilot their deck and learning how Modo works. It's true. It's true that we did win that match.